Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Arts and Soul, and we are here at Ripple's Interior Decor checking out these amazing pieces of furniture made out of, guess what, waste tires. Can you imagine? Well, today you can, because we're going to be speaking with the man who was inspired to make these amazing made in Ghana pieces of furniture. My name is Melissa Awad. This is Arts and Soul. Let's go. Ripple's Interior Decor with Jeffrey Yeboah, and we're about to see what he's up to. Jeffrey, so I've stumbled across, what exactly are you doing?
I'm making a side table out of a waste car tire.
Okay, so you are popular for taking car tires, we call them waste car tires, and making basically furniture pieces from them, correct?
Yeah, correct. But nonetheless, I would like to acknowledge other people in Ghana who are equally doing something great with car tires. I'm not the only one doing it. I would like to acknowledge, my mentor, Matilda Payne, who happens to also do wonderful things with car tires. She's amazing. So I'm out there, I think, getting 1 or 2 interviews out of Grace. Yeah.
Wonderful. So please tell me, what inspired this? When? How long ago?
This, I think, about 4 years ago. When I was in the University of Ghana. And by then, things were a bit tough for me with respect to school fees, hostel fees, and clothing and all that. So I started small business on campus. That is interior decor business. So what I do is I clean rooms, I install wallpapers, wall stickers, arrange bed or whatever it is, dress the bed for them, and then I get some small coins to, assist myself. So whilst my mates were seriously studying in class, I'll be in their rooms, making their rooms nice. Because in Commonwealth Hall, boys are very passionate about their rooms, especially the inner rooms. So they would want to make their room nice. So I took advantage of that, and it made me get some small coins. So for some time, my business grew out of campus. I was outsourcing furniture for clients as part of my interior decor business. Right. So I met a client who wanted a center table. So roaming the street of Accra, we couldn't get precisely what he wanted. He wanted to get something of an African feeling, African touch. And all the things were from outside. And
really, in this Accra?
Yes, a lot of the tables that he wanted, the class he wanted, were from outside Ghana. Wow. And the prices were a bit outrageous for him. So frustrated as he is, he was dropping me on campus, and we got to Jobulu. So that was when we saw some heap of car tires, about 100 of them, and these organizers had set fire in them, and it was burning. So the black fumes that was emanating from the tires had clouded the whole space. So I jokingly said to him that, does he know we can make the tables that he wants out of these car tires? And he laughed.
Did it come to you right there and then, or is it something you had already experimented
right then and then? It came jokingly, like, we can make tables out of car tires. Just jokingly. I had no idea what I was talking about, but I just wanted to start a convo because he was frustrated and he was just in the car.
It's basically trying to calm him down.
Precisely, but I didn't know what God was planning by then. Right. So we drove off a bit, and he parked and was like, was I serious about what I said about the tires? I was like, yes. I was like, okay. So if he picks one and gives it to me and gives me something, a little, to transform that very tire into a table, can I do it? And I was like, yes. I took the challenge, and then I just got to my room on campus, Commonwealth Hall, and I started thinking, what am I going to do with this car tire? Because I've taken the challenge and it's for a week. So I just realized, okay, every center table needs a cover and it should be glass. I mean, it could be glass. So I just went to buy glass and I put it on it. After washing the tire and disinfecting it. So I put the glass on it and it was looking good, but I wanted it up a bit. So I had to go and buy furniture legs. So I bought furniture legs and then I installed it beneath the tire and I went to give it to him.
And his response was what?
Wow.
And so now you're here today. And you're going to walk us through the process, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about the materials first, the exact materials that you use to complete your furniture pieces.
Yeah, so the first raw material has got to do with the waist tie. So I picked these ties from the organizers, from the dump site, and sometimes just from the streets. I mean,
do you pick them or have to pay for them?
For the organizers. Now, this the very small ties that I use, that's the small motorcycle ties. I buy them from the organizers, so because according to them, other recyclers come for them for wheelbarrows or whatever it is, so I have to buy. That is one. But for the very big ones, like these ones over here, they are ready to set fire in them already because it's big and they can't throw them away. So the only thing they have to do is to set fire in them. But when they bend the tie, let's say this very big one like this, this one that I'm using it as a seat, they get about close to 50 pesos to a cedi from bending the tie because of the lead metal that is found in them. So they call these metals and then they sell them.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So I kept on asking them, so why do they bend the ties? And then they say, that's what we also do to get our money. And if you don't do it, if you don't even do that, we can't carry this to the dump site. It's too big and it will cost us. So then I decided to give them, okay, my shop is very small. I can't take a lot of ties. So then this is what we'll do. I'll give you 3 cedis or 5 cedis, depending on the size of the tie, for one. So instead of you getting 50 pesos to a cedi, you get about 3 cedis to 5 cedis for one. So that at least you keep it at your place for me, that you don't set fire in there. Because if I decide to pay 50 pesos and let them hold on to it, they'll burn it and definitely they'll get other ones to fit in. So I decide to pay them, so at least they also don't lose that small coin that they get. So for that. So
that explains the tires. Then what about the materials that you use to cover and weave the tires? So what do we have here?
Yeah, this is the local sisal rope. It is
How do you say it?
Sisal rope.
Sisal rope.
Yes, it's a local rope, and it is made right here in Ghana in the north. This is the natural one.
In the north?
Yeah.
So this is good made in Ghana rope. Yes. And they used it for baskets and things.
Yes.
And yes.
I get it here from the north.
Do you go and pick it for yourself, or does somebody bring it for you?
Yeah, there's someone who goes out there to buy, so I just buy it from him. Then I bring it here, but because of the main use of it, it is not purposely for making furniture. So when it comes in, I'll have to treat it again to suit, furniture.
Of course.
Else you have the smell and all that. Now it's not smelling.
So it's good. I know it's a good thing. Now I can't smell anything. So can you walk us through let's demonstrate for us your typical day, your process that you'll go through.
Yeah, so after washing the tie.
So you wash it. You said you disinfect it?
Yeah, with local detergents. The washing just disinfected it because we pick some from the dump site and some are very dirty.
So everything
I
that was
inside there.
So everything was sitting on has been washed and disinfected.
It's been washed.
Everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then I cut my wood to suit the tie.
Okay.
Any design that I want. This is creative stuff. Then I start my weaving. Yeah.
And then typically how long does it take to finish one tire?
It depends on the size of the tire. Like this very tire, for instance, it will take me, because of the size, it will take me about 4 hours to finish weaving.
4 hours, okay.
Yeah, because I'm weaving a pattern.
And then a non-pattern takes how long?
Yeah, the non-pattern takes about 2 hours. Yeah, roughly. That's for this size.
And then you have help.
Yeah.
You have people to assist you.
I've trained 2 people.
Wonderful. And you're using a glue gun. Is the glue strong enough?
Very, very, very strong. When I'm done, you see the product.
But what about in the rain? Do your products, how do they fare in the rain? Are they okay? Or typically your products won't be outside?
Yeah, they wouldn't be outside.
Okay.
It could take just some small amount of water, but not too much.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's more or less like an indoor
Of
product
course.
or a garden product. When you're done, you can just take it back and put it inside
So-
because of the ropes.
So when you finished and a client orders for, or you go to deliver, do you set it up for them, or do they typically want to arrange it how they want?
Oh, sometimes they take my advice as an interior decorator. So I'll be like, okay, if you should put it here to be nice, you put it there to be nice, put it. But now, thanks be to God, a lot of Ghanaians are interior decor inclined. So
Wow.
yes, they can install their own thing.
So did you go to school for interior design at all?
No.
So
At
this is
all.
all just pure talent.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the quest to learn more.
Right.
You get, because I mean, I learn on the job every single time.
Of
Because
course.
I started with the natural ropes like this, and I realized that it was becoming boring. So I had to add a bit of a touch. So I had to learn how to change the color of this, to this.
Oh, so wait, so
brown.
this, so you actually dye them?
Yeah, I dyed them. to
Oh,
get this
so
color.
what's the original color? So it comes
This
like
is the original
this,
color.
and then you
It's
dye
Spanish
it.
brown.
Wow.
So I dyed to get red, I have black, I have blue, I have green, I have turquoise, whatever. Yeah.
What am I seeing behind me? What are these wooden pieces for? The legs.
Yeah, the legs.
So when your clients order or they request and you bring it to them or they pick it up, do you give them suggestions on how to arrange it, or are they okay with just doing it themselves?
I mostly do the delivery myself.
Okay.
So I go there, deliver the product, and if they need an advice on where to place what, where not to place what, that I can give as an interior decorator. But thanks be to God, a lot of Ghanaians are getting so inclined to interior decor. So some of them, especially the ladies, they know what to do already. So it makes my work very easy.
Easy. So how do clients go about requesting?
A lot of them go to social media handles.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a hotline. Once you do call us, or once you send any message to us, we would respond to it. Take your order. Some want some particular colors. Some want some particular.
So they want it customized.
Yes, some want to customize. So we take all that, and then we deliver.
So from ordering to designing to delivering, roughly how long will a customer be expected to wait?
Depending on the size of your order, it takes 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, 3
wow,
working
that's
days.
not bad at all.
3 working
That's
days.
not bad. And do you deliver or do you ship internationally? Are you there yet?
I'm not there yet.
Yet. The
Yet.
keyword is yet.
Yet. So I'm praying to get support from export promotions and other government agencies. So it will help facilitate the whole process a bit faster for me, because I'm very young, young in business. So I mean, I'll need some support.
Of
My
course.
mentor, Matilda Payne, is doing a lot to help me. She's guiding me. Jeffrey, do this, do that, don't do that, and
It's working.
it's working. It's working.
So I'm curious, what type of wood is this?
It's a plywood.
Does it matter the type of wood that you use? Are you picky, like specific?
Yes, for the plywood, it needs to be very light.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs so that the product wouldn't be too
That makes sense.
heavy. So for the top, I just use plywood.
So were you passionate about the environmental health, having a clean environment, or was it through getting tires from dump sites or particular places that you learned and became passionate about environmental health? I mean, are you passionate about environmental health?
Yes, I am.
So which one came first?
Yeah, let me be very honest. The business itself proper, Ripples Interior, grew out of the fact that I was hungry on campus. I wanted to support myself. I wanted to pay my fees. So when it grew out of campus, and as I narrated the story, as we saw the heaps of car tires burning. That also caught my attention. The black fumes that emanated from the car tires at Jowlu, that they are set fire and then caught my attention. I realized there were about 6 to 7 organizers by it trying to, control the fire so that it doesn't extend somewhere, because the main aim is to burn the tires, not burn the locality. Right. So they were out there controlling, and they were comfortably breathing that black fumes. And the traffic, the people in the traffic also had their share. The women who were selling things around also had their share. So that very thing just struck my attention. But when I saw the tires, I just got the passion. So I read a lot about what fumes from black tires can do. Even a nursing mother can transfer serious illness to a breastfeeding child.
Wow.
Whilst breathing all these black fumes. So it's a calling. I always say I feel like I'm part of a problem-solving community,
nice.
Other than a business aiming at getting so much money, because you need to have that passion, else you can't go anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's all about the passion.
Yes.
So at first, when you started, it's because you needed to support yourself. Then the passion drove you, and then something called your eye, and out of curiosity, it helped to drive your passion. Fantastic. Wow. Well, we're going to go for a commercial break, but when we come back, we're still going to be talking with Jeffrey, and then we're also going to show you some of his finished products, and maybe he'll be able to show you how he can set it up and arrange it for you at home. Don't go anywhere. This is Arts and Soul. We'll be right back.
Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
Cosmopolitan, new experiences, social media, blazing conversations, fashion, life hacks, all of this and more. This is Ourscape. This is Yourscape. Join Apioko Ashon Abe and Emma Fachikata on Cityscape right here on CTTV every Saturday at 4 p.m.
Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
Welcome back. We're still here talking with Jeffrey at Ripples Interior Decor. So now we're done with the weaving, correct? Okay, so what is the next step?
The next step, as I'm doing, is to cut the excess thread as the small ropes, so we have a smooth finish.
Do you know what that's like? It's like my braids. So I don't know if you know too much about braids, but when the ladies have finished, then they go and they cut off all that. So it's similar to that. You see? I know what I'm talking about.
When I'm done cutting the ropes, I would have to install the furniture legs. So after installing the furniture legs, then I would gloss it. After glossing, delivery.
Ta-da! So what does glossing actually mean?
Glossing is just to give it that smooth finish, so that in case if even droplets of water falls on it, you still have your product intact.
So it won't like tarnish it.
Yes, and again to deter insects in order from getting closer to it. Yeah, because it's fresh. Yeah, so we have to treat it as much as possible. Yeah.
Wow.
Since you are into hair and all that, you can help me cut.
I don't know how to do hair like that, but I'll try my best.
So you see.
Okay, so I see someone's here. Okay, then you said where? Oh wow.
Hold it and cut. I've seen one here. one here. So you hold it
So you
and cut.
hold it and cut. Oh wow. Sounds a bit. Oh,
Good. Wait, so now we are done with the smoothing. We have to fix the legs.
did I do a good job?
Yeah. So in fixing the legs, right, we have to apply some small geometry because the legs have to be aligned.
Well, that one I can't help you with, but I'll watch it learn.
It has to be aligned, so I have to take some measurements first
So you're using the tape measure.
so that I'll get something accurate.
So how many legs are you putting on?
3 legs.
3 legs. So you have to divide it evenly. Cool. And is it signature of you to do 3 legs, or you can add 4, or do the customers, what do they ask?
I can add 4, but 3 is most appropriate. Else I'll have a lot of things going on. Do you get it?
Okay.
Right. So now I've gotten my marking. Come to install my legs. Right. So I just screw. It's all handmade.
All handmade. So there's nothing factory made about any of your products. This is just
Except for the legs.
hard labor. Okay. No problem. It smells pretty strong, so you don't need any like mask or anything.
I need.
Oh, I see what you mean. All
So-
right, let me try. Looks like honey.
But it's not.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
doesn't smell like honey.
Great. So hold it.
So how
Start
did you did
crossing.
like a technique? So I start.
Yeah. Follow the pattern.
Aha!
Good.
Nice. I get a bit more.
Good. Just a
And
little.
you tap off the excess,
Tap.
right?
Great. Great. Right.
Woohoo!
So we are good to go.
So we just glossed. How did I do?
Wonderful.
Okay.
So we leave it out there in the sun
How long?
for it to dry. Oh, for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
So we just put the glass on it like this.
Sure. Woohoo! So this can be used for if people want their tea, their drinks, serving water for guests.
And the height is adjustable. This very client
Oh.
wanted a very short one.
Okay.
So we have wooden legs, we have steel legs. So whatever height you want it to be, we can make it for you.
Fantastic. Absolutely. So let's talk about some challenges. Let's talk about challenges when it comes to maybe, okay, well, you've told us where and how you get your resources and materials, but talk to us about those kind of challenges as far as resources are concerned, and even people patronizing and buying your products.
So the first challenge has got to do with carriage. That is transporting
Okay.
the waste tires to the shop. Because of the location of my shop and where the dump sites that the organizers are, I incur a lot of cost.
Right.
So taxi drivers, Uber drivers, trucks, and once they see you're going to do something around it like this, your money is gone.
Wow.
Did you get it? That is one. Secondly, even if I bring them to the shop is very small. So the problem I face has got to do with space. I can't keep enough ties here.
Right.
I can't keep enough waste ties. So at the end of the day, I'll get about 3 or 4 ties, bring them here, pay the same cost that would have paid for about 15 or 20 or 50 ties.
Right.
So if I get a bigger space, I'll be able to clean more. By cleaning more, I mean I'll be able to get more waste ties from the streets, from the dump site, from organizers, bring them here. I'll be able to employ more people because this shop can take only about 2 workers. And in addition, I'm having a library embedded in the shop at the same time for the street kids to
wow.
read. The main aim is for them to have that skillful mindset that hey, even if I'm home and I'm doing something with Konko and I can use it. Konko is the can, the waste can, the ideal milk, whatever.
Yeah.
The cans in the villages, kids use them to make cars and all that. But now it's no longer there because the child will have to do it. I mean, it's all about books. But I'm just trying to bring back that kind of that creativity. So we create a lot of things out of waste.
Right.
So by they reading here, they'll see what we do with the waste car tire, and conscience-wise, they will have that mindset that, hey, I can also do something. So they don't really work here. I don't make them work. I just make them read and watch as well. Marketing is also a problem. I mean, I would like to reach outside Ghana. I would like to export my product. Exporting is also a problem for me. If I get enough support from export promotions or any agency at all that is connected to exporting, I think it will make my work more easier for me to be able to employ more people, get more people on the streets. Because I always tell people that the only means that someone will meet you at Medina, someone will meet you at Circle, someone will meet you at Nima, someone will meet you at Lashibi, anywhere at night, and remove that small phone you have in your pocket and go and sell, or take off your bracelet, or snatch your handbag, is just because the person is hungry. So the vision is big, just that the problem is also big.
Well, we definitely hope that you get all the support you need. And obviously, speaking of your country, our country, Ghana, tell us, how important is it that we patronize and we purchase made in Ghana products?
Made in Ghana products are very durable. They are of high quality. But I think most of us need the support. Yeah. Most of us need that change of mindset. That, hey, if it's from Ghana, it's not good. We have to start embracing. I mean, if you buy more from me, I should be able to get more money and develop whatever I'm doing, do more research. Right, because when I started with this, I was just spraying. Wow. I was just spraying them. There was nothing like ropes, and I realized I'm even causing more problem to the environment than me solving it. Because at the end of 6 months, it will go back into the waste bin again as a waste product, because the colors will start fading. But now, because people were buying into my idea, I've gotten enough, and now I have these ropes which are environmentally friendly and very sustainable. So we should support our own and push further. Yeah. Absolutely.
And then, well, lastly, let's talk about safety, because you use a lot of tools, you use ropes, even the cleaning of the tires. So just very quickly, tell us how important it is to make sure that your space is safe pertaining your work.
First, arrangement of staff. As you can see, I've tried my best possible to
I think you've done a good job
to arrange my things very, very well. And then I use electricity as well. Okay. So mostly I let my workers, my two workers, wear shoes and safety clothes and all that. But you see, we are more or less like a startup. We are pushing so hard into the system, so we don't really have enough support to get everything in line and everything in shape. But as time goes on, I'm sure we should be having some helmets, some gloves. I mean, they are not that expensive, but because we are so much in a hurry to do more, we are so much in a hurry to introduce something early, we skip all that. So
what about your social media? How can we contact you and reach you, and especially to place any orders or to just check out your products?
So I have a website which is www.ripplesinterior.com, ripplesinterior.com, and then on Facebook it is Ripples Interior Deco GH. On Instagram it is Ripples_Interior, and on Twitter it is Ripples Interior. You can call us also on 055-963-5964, 055-963-5964. This same number is also on WhatsApp.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Jeffrey, I want to say a huge thank you to you, a huge thank you to your team. Your products are absolutely amazing, honestly. This is quality made in Ghana furniture. I would have never have guessed walking past that literally a tire is inside here, and the fact that you actually care about the environment too, that's just an extra boost and extra encouragement for people to come and purchase your products. So I want to say a huge thank you to you and wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Thank you so much. Well, there you have it, another episode of Art and Soul, where we're exploring the cultural artistry right here in our home country, the beautiful Ghana. And a huge thank you to Jeffrey and Ripples Interior Decor right here. So yes, now you know where to purchase some unique pieces made out of waste tire. Could you even imagine? I couldn't, but now I've learned, so thank you for teaching me. So we'll see you next time. My name is Melissa Rawad. See you.
and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art.